Good morning, guys. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation. Me and I believe that's a little wren over there, maybe chitter chattering. Somebody's talking to me. Yep, I think that could be a wren or a sparrow. They're all talking. It's cold out. They're reminding me that they need more seed, and that Charlie's out on the prowl. There he is, on the prowl. So, today is the 29th of November. It is a Friday, and the moon is in Scorpio still. Right now, as I'm walking through the garden here at 7-something in the morning, the moon is actually in a Yod formation with Jupiter and Chiron. Jupiter and Chiron are in a sextile to each other. They're having a conversation, perhaps about the wounded masculine, or perhaps about how they can continue to wound through the masculine. We're not sure. Of course, we have free will all the time, so I know what us folks are talking about and thinking about. And of course, the moon in Scorpio is a very deep thinking moon. We confront some pretty dicey things when the moon's in Scorpio, and have some really deep feelings that we can't always put our finger on. They require a lot of digging. So we're all, I think, at this point, struggling as we face another month closer to what for many of us seems like the end of democracy. But we will see what happens. I'm not convinced one way or the other yet about which way this is going to go. I think things have to be seen, get exposed, and people need to speak up while we can. We have today a sextile of the moon to Venus that opens the lines of communications, kind of helps us to make plans perhaps based on our deeply emotional evaluations. And the moon also makes an opposition to Uranus, which can be surprising, or something surprising comes up and comes out. We are in the dark of the moon. We have a new moon coming up in 2 days on the 1st. It's a new moon in Sag. And so this is a time of extracting meaning from the last lunation cycle, which incidentally included the election. In case you were wondering, yes, it did. That lunation cycle started with the new moon in Scorpio, which I believe was on the 3rd of November, I think. All right. No, 1st of November. And the 3rd of November was when Pluto opposed Mars. So we're extracting meaning and planting, and extracting meaning and coming up with seeds of wisdom that we will plant for a future cycle, which in the case of the moon would be this new moon in Sag, the sign of the truth. So I was considering talking a little bit, having a bit of another rant, but I want to tell you it's really, really cold out here. And I don't think I have developed it in my head enough to say something about things, or the things I've been pondering. So that there will be a discussion, or a conversation, I should say. That conversation actually might happen on Mystic Sisters. And Mystic Sisters is on this Saturday, which is tomorrow, the 30th. And it's going to be on Ona's channel, Ona's Tarot. So you can catch us on there. I'm sure we're going to have some ideas about things, and things that have been rolling around in my head and Ona's head, and in her synesthetic mind. So we'll see what kind of smells she's getting. Ay. Anyway, have a great day, guys. I'm going to go in and warm up, and I'll see you again tomorrow in the morning. And I did put out my astrology of the first week of December. It is a long one. It is packed with really good information that can help you, give you some perspective on what's available to us, what are the possibilities, if we know and make the right choices, perhaps. All right, guys, take care. I'm freezing. Namaste.